Warm welcome, Markus Termin, Astrologisches Stundenbuch, the Astrological Book of the Hours. This is the 26th of October 2023. Let's have a look at the chart. As I'm speaking, the moon is still in Pisces. We still have a Piscean moon this morning, but it will change throughout the day. If we talk about Middle European summertime, which we do, the moon change to Aries, to the fire sign of Aries, will occur in the middle of the day at noon. And that makes a difference. Moon in Aries doesn't fit too well to the sun in Scorpio. They are kind of disharmonic and living characters who have to live. The sun in Scorpio and the moon in Aries have quite problem to integrate the two main lights into their character. One of them, for instance, is Mr. G, Mr. Gates. As you know, he has moon in Aries and sun in Scorpio. But that's just a side thought. Now, what is today? Today, Mars gets into the orbit of the opposing of Jupiter. And Mars opposing Jupiter orbit, it's about 2 degrees separating them from having an exact opposition. That means things get over-exaggerated. Mars wants to push through. Mars is a strong planet. He rules Scorpio. He's brutal. He can be brutal. He can be a spy, he can be undercover, he can be intelligent. For those of you who own a Mars in Scorpio, he has positive sides, of course, but it's like a weapon that you have to handle with care, and point on those things that might deserve it or whatever. It's difficult to talk about these things really. But we're getting into the opposition of Mars, Jupiter, and this is also the opposition that accompanies the moon eclipse we are expecting on the 28th of October. So we are into this moon eclipse feeling already. This is going to be the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. The most important aspects will be the opposition in between Scorpio and Taurus. The moon will get to the nice sign of Taurus and we won't have a regular full moon, but we have a moon eclipse. And what is a moon eclipse again? When we have a sun eclipse, it's about the darkening of consciousness itself. We are being reminded that we need to enlighten our little sun inside ourselves, because otherwise we're lost. When the sun is dimmed, we don't see no real light. It's not a good atmosphere. Animals get quiet. Whole nature notices that. And when the moon has an eclipse, which is a part eclipse, it's not a full eclipse, it's very much different. In this case, the sun just misses the necessary mirror down there in the cosmos. That means whoever has experienced a moon eclipse might feel that the feeling when we look out into the cosmos and the mirror, the light mirror, is missing for some hours or for some minutes, then you find out about the space behind it. And suddenly the thought hits us that we're lost. We're lost in space. If the moon isn't there, it's like the fence is gone that protects us from the cosmos out there. Our cosmos is moon, sun, earth, generally, and when the moon is missing, it's just like there's no thing we can grab on. We don't have a hold on anything, and this feeling of being lost leads us to the interpretation of this eclipse. How are we being lost? It's in between Taurus and Scorpio, so it's all about to be or not to be. It's all about magic, and it's all about owning things, you know. After all, the Scorpio sign of magic is another sign of possession, because the real possession in the world, I'm talking about money, fiat money, diamonds, gold, bitcoins, whatever you can imagine, all those Taurus possessions are at the end only magical regulations. Without magical regulations and magical deeds, all the worth in the world, the worth that is besides of the worth things that we have anyhow or should have anyhow, like eating, living, touching, you know. But when we're talking about financial values and Taurus, everything depends on magic only. And what is magic actually? Magic is a form of retardation. It's like when you're writing, you do magic. Why is that? As soon as you use a pen, you jump in a certain sense out of time. You retard the time. You get out of the natural flow, you're pausing, you're having a ritual. So our whole world, even the handwriting, any kind of writing, when it comes to slowing down things, and the whole world is a lot about slowing down things, though it pretends to be moving very fast and constantly, but actually moving fast and moving constantly senseless is a good way of slowing down things, you know, and it must be necessary to slow them down if so many people are moving constantly and moving fast. So today we are approaching the moon eclipse, and it's about the opposition in between the two possessing side, possessing by magic, possessing by material things. As usually we could say, don't go for it. You know, just stay calm inside your inner self, inside your holy being, unchangeable holy being, I and I. And you might be challenged throughout the next days by over-exaggerated things, news, actions. Don't go for it, don't participate with that. This is Markus Termin, Astrologisches Stundenbuch. If you want to get in contact with the astrologer, this is the mail. Time, date and place where you were born, and down here, though it's mostly in German language, but you will understand it, these are the conditions for a consultation. I'm happy if you get in contact, and if you don't, maybe you give me a comment, a like or a thumb up to push up the algorithms, another magic in YouTube, so more people are able to see it and I'm able to continue this little show daily. Thank you very much for listening. Markus Termin, the 26th of October 2023.